Hey CHW fans and Facebook friends, it's Nikky Chance. I'm doing another one of my Q&As, but first I'd like to mention a few things. One, I'm going to start off with my match with Executor that's on the CHW Backyard YouTube page. It just hit over 10,000 views now, and I'd like to take a moment to thank my Facebook friends and the CHW fans for watching my video, for giving me those 10,000 views, and just that I really appreciate it. I really like that you guys support me, and let's hope for 10,000 more. Moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about the champion versus champion match. It was CHW Backyard Champion Innovator versus CHW Interstate Champion Matt Rage. As you know, there was a bit of a controversial ending to the match. It sort of looked like Matt Rage was going to win. We were at a 2 count before the feed got cut. Matty Boyle, the host, said that they had problems with the feed. You could hear someone in the background telling him just to switch to another video, which was, of course, my infamous promo, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later. Continuing on, I want to just quote some of the wrestlers. We had GM Innovator and Matt Rage on Facebook. Try to tell us what happened. Innovator said that he's not sure what happened to the feed, but to tell you guys what you missed, I kicked out a 2 and then defeated Matt Rage with my Death Valley driver. I feel pity for him, so I let him keep his title. That's pretty much it. Matt Rage retorted with, well, it's time for my side of the story. All I know is that today, right before the feeds mysteriously got cut, I hit Innovator with my Rage Breaker for the 1-2-3. The next thing I know, Devastator comes out and starts beating my ass. Thankfully, my good friends Suede and Miniak were out there to help even the odds. The rest is all pretty fuzzy. I just hope CHW Backyard is going to fix this issue. Honestly, I've had issues with Matt Rage, Miniak, and Suede before. I know they've cheated. Miniak was the ref in the Interstate Championship Scramble match, which gave Matt Rage the championship in the first place. So as far as anything that he has to say, I don't trust it. I would much rather trust Innovator over him any day of the week. So, you know what? I don't believe you, Matt. You're up to your same old shit again, and I just don't believe you. More than likely, Innovator would have won anyway. I mean, he is the CHW Backyard Champion, and it's the best title in the backyard right now, so that's what I believe happened. Moving on, we're going to start answering the fan questions. So to start off with Hunter Lynch, he asked, what was your favorite ECW moment? Well, I always loved it when Bam Bam Bigelow did his moonsault. That's a 400-pound man coming off the top rope with a crazy move, and definitely one of my favorites. And he also asked, who is your favorite star in CHW besides Agent Exile? Not a big surprise. I actually really like Innovator right now. The guy has come out of some pretty impossible odds with some really great victories, and he's smart. He's definitely done everything that he can to win matches, and who can't appreciate that? Ray Carson asked, who's the better champion now, Matt Rage or Innovator? Innovator. I don't trust Matt Rage. I just don't like him. I just don't like Matt Rage. He's a cheater, and so are all the other originals. That's what I have to say about that. You also asked what my favorite Miniak match ever was. I'm actually a really big fan of her involvement in the 10-man gauntlet match, where Rick Roberts won the championship, but she did quite a bit of work, and then ended up against, ending up against her husband there, Suede Savard, and their whole sequence is amazing. Even the double pin. It's just fun to watch. You also asked, does CHW need another title? Absolutely not. There's too much competition for the 4 titles as it is right now, which are the 2 tag titles, the CHW Interstate title and the CHW Backyard title. And another championship is just going to dilute the championships that we already have. I like the amount that we have now, and I'm fine with it. You asked what my favorite Matt Rage match is. I really like the casket match between him and Rick Roberts. And will we see you as Interstate champion soon? Let me get through my match with Miniak first on April 19th, then we'll talk about it. Traykov, 540, asked, is college or university really worth it? Of course it is. It's something you should do. It really gets you towards a goal in your life, towards a career. He also asked, who's your favorite YouTuber? I'm actually a really big fan right now of Anna Akana. I like her videos. I find them really interesting. She's fun, she's narrative, and she does a lot of little funny things. Tommy A asked, what are you going to do when Miniak kicks your ass? Kick her ass back. Yan Nerona asked, what's your favorite promotion from Japan? Honestly, Yan, you ask these questions about my favorite promotions from different countries, and I don't really watch that many other promotions, so unfortunately I can't really tell you much about Japan. I'd probably go with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I really don't know much about them. Luke Larkin asked, who's going to be your new tag team partner now that Agent Exile is out injured? No one. There's too many things that I'm focusing on singles-wise right now, and until Agent Exile gets back, or if he gets back, no one else can fill that void. Robert Rockstar Salso asked, what is your ethnicity? I'm from the United States, Phoenix, Arizona. I live in Las Vegas now. I do have Irish heritage in my blood. Young is actually a rather prominent Irish name. He also asked, what is your favorite food? I like Mexican food. Burritos, probably my favorite. Jacob Philippike asked, who do you hate the most, Suede or Miniak? Miniak by far. I've said it on multiple occasions that I'm not a big fan of Suede, but I don't really hate him, even though I don't trust him. Miniak, on the other hand, I hate with a fiery passion, and I can't wait to get my hands on her this weekend. And Damien Rockford asked, is your brother called Richard? There was a little bit of discussion about that earlier on because of the referee in the match. It's my brother, Richard Young. His nickname is Dick Young, obviously. You've probably heard Suede say it a few times. Yes, that's Richard. So finally, I'm going to finish up by talking a little bit about my match with Miniak on the weekend on April 19th. A lot of you have been talking about how the fact you can't picture Miniak bald, and a few of you have been putting mock pictures up of me bald. And I actually have a few of them that I'm going to be putting in my video. The first one that I had made me look a little bit like Hulk Hogan. I had like a hair on the sides, and I had a pretty big bald head. Thanks a lot for that one, guys. You're going to see it right over here. The next one is me doing one of my entrances where I'm holding the Ace of Spades. Again, you see me with another bald head. I look a little less Hogan-like, although my eyebrows look gigantic in that thanks to the big bald head. Again, you'll see it here. And finally is one that's actually of me with no hair. It was a time when I had a few health issues and I shaved my head because I was going through a bit of depression, but that's what it looks like. And you're going to see that one on the Tron too. So that's what I would look like if I was bald, but don't expect it to happen. I'm really pissed off at the originals right now, and Miniak is going to be feeling all the fury that I have in my body. I don't trust you. I hate you. You're going down this weekend, and I can't wait to shave your head. Alright guys, that's it for this Q&A. Thank you for watching. Subscribe on YouTube, add me as a friend on Facebook, and be sure to pay attention to CHW Backyard, the website, and the Facebook page, because you're going to be seeing a lot of updates about the champion versus champion match and my match with Miniak. Alright guys, be safe.